Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. For a touchback.
On the double. Check your little Mike 52 right here. Exit, exit. Switch, switch. Check nine, check nine.
On first down, Harvey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Wide, get wide. There you go.
Here's 2nd and 8. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was well defended. And as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot. Check 52's the Mike. Check 52's the Mike.
Off the play fake. Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Harvey. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the 1st.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Shift, watch the shift.
Throwing on 1st down. Love. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So the pass goes out of bounds, but he was not outside of the tackle box when he threw that. He's got to be careful.
You and I both know if it's even close, they're going to give it to the quarterback. They don't want to throw that flag unnecessarily. So if you're just in the area, you're going to be okay.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Box track. 44, Mike, 44. You're not ready.
To throw again. Love. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Watch twist. Check 13. Check 13. Check your hot read. Exit. 40 now. 44 is the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Football's the mic. Mike spoke boom. Ready.
To throw on third down. Love. And that will be incomplete as well. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
And now where will the side judge stop his block? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Carry now. This is Hill. He's got a first down past the 30. He's at the 50. 30. The 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 83 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after by Rainbow, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Check three, check three. 44 to Mike. And go.
On first down, Love. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, 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 twist. Check 43. Yep. Haywood. 44, Mike, 44. Ready, go!
Throwing again. Love. They will find Davis. That's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
44. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Hey, you don't want to see me. Yep. High 7, let's go. 47. 44 to
Love. Eluding the pressure right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. Or kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's play.
Here's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they're going to bring this one back. A final return touchdown for the Titans. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-7.
The score, Titans 10, Jaguars 7.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a shotgun handoff to Hill. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson gets this one to Hill. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Now Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Jaguars 7, Bradley Pinion in formation.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice the game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
What we got? What we got? What we got? Check 52. Ready, go.
Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, squeeze, squeeze. Get in there. Check Charlie.
Operating from the gun. Love. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try to get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. On 2nd down. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Get that quarterback.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
They'll throw on 1st down to Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route. 23 yards, the final tally.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. They complete it to Hill. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to the back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Jim.
To throw is Jackson. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Second and goal from the 1. Jackson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. That coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. They come out here in the eye. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Taking it in for 2 yards out. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead is now 14-10. And following a touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go! Let's go!
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
44, Mike, 44. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
44 Mike, 44 Mike. Check. Watch hard. Alpha. Check. 44's the Mike. 44's the Mike. There you go.
On 1st and 10, Love. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Come
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Handoff comes to Chubb, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Watch the safety creep. Go. Mike 52. I'm on. Hey, alert 3. Leo. Watch the twist.
From the gun, Love uncorks one for Davis. This is caught inside the 15. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Show it up. Quick dash. Come. Check.
They'll run with Chubb, and he takes it into the zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Next to score, Titans 17. Jaguars 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting in a field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And an alley to run. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And following the touchdown now is Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken very short.
Let's go! That's their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Hatchet. Check 26. Blue dot workers. Mike 52, Echo. Rip right. Big ass. Lock it. Check 37.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, but now it'll be 3rd down.
And 7.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Now! Run! 44's the mic! Zoom, fellas, let's go! Defense wins championships, baby! You go tight. You got tight right there. Check, let's go!
Operating from the gun. Long. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd down, it's Hill. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And got his man complete. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the 1st down to go along with it. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Off the draw, here's Hill. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
At the 35-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Going again on the ground here with Hill. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Jackson on 1st down.
Check.
Flushed out right. That one's complete. He finds Sharp. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
I got you. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Hey, one set. Check, Mike 54. Hey, check.
Mike's 50. Mike's 54.
From the gun, Jackson. the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Set. 60, orange. Hey, that QB's hip. Let's go. 552. I'm coming. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Check. Check. Joker. Let's go.
Looking to throw on second down. Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Check in. Fresno. Out. Go. And if you kill it, motion me out. 44's the Mike. Ready, go.
To throw on third down. Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
They run it again with Hill. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Stay with your man.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Now he's forced out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Mike 55. I got it. Mike 55.
On 2nd down, it's Hill. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Jackson from the downhill throw. And that is incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
55. That's a screen. Pass. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Go. Zoom.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Check three. Hey, I got motion there. Hey,
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime Minks had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
On 2nd down now. It's Harvey. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
They don't want it. Keep playing
and 7.
all day. Woo! Let's get it.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Titans on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. 44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check. Oh, here we go. Oh, 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. I'm here all day. Gone. Alert flare. And go.
From the gun, Love. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
55.
Jackson down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That's it. Big hit.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. 54.
And we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
Now it's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
1st down, Jaguars.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Again, Jackson. And the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Check, Mike 54. Mike 54.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together. Mike's 54.
They'll try and throw for it to Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jags come up empty on 4th down, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Sad Hut. 60 Pittsburgh. Dog. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Man up, decon, 132 fight.
44 with the mic, 44 with the mic. Check, check.
Squeeze, get in there.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hut.
Operating from the gun. Love. And this will be incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Deuce.
25. Check 25. Bravo. Sam, go.
From the gun. Love. It's caught by Davis. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
Here we go.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Ready, go.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Come on, set. 10 Lobos. You ain't doing nothing today.
Check. Lucky. Alert 3. Check the backer. Switch.
Ready.
They run it again with Chubb. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
6 guys.
Check 61. Matchbox, light.
Sponge. No.
Set.
Kill. Check. Cross.
Let's go.
Again, this is Chubb. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Got it. 52. Mike 52. Time to go. Right. Go.
Let's go right here.
Go. Hey, Mike 52.
Pick it up. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
Run.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 3rd down.
Set. Ready. 60 out ball. The race don't travel. Right here, right here.
Switch! Switch!
Check nine, check nine.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They come out here in the eye. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Wide, get wide. Go.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Next to score, Titans 27, Jaguars 24.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. Oh, the spin.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Check. Watch it before. Here we go. Shoot! Watch the shoot! Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Watch the out.
Jackson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Throwing now is Jackson. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On third down, here's Hill. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
The Titans take over
Request
first
the
and
win.
10
Let's
at their
go.
own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Jags, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.